If your team is busy but unproductive, your leadership may be the bottleneck. Unproductive leadership doesn't look like laziness. It's actually like a constant motion with a very little progress. Yeah, so this is something that you should look into it if you are a manager. And in this video, I really want to focus on really basically the 3 signs of your unproductive leadership that really can hold your team back. Listen to me carefully. Let's dive in. First thing first, constant firefighting without proper planning. What does it mean? You as a leader manager, you're constantly firefighting things. You are constantly reactive to certain things without being proactive. If you're not proactive, if you're not thinking ahead, if you're not at least 2 steps ahead, you're already behind, right? And this is exactly what drains the team energy and where basically holds your team from moving forward. So you are the main character in the story who holds your team back. So instead of being proactive and really plan all your activities, all your action ahead, you are the one who basically holds your team back, and this is very wrong. So you need to try to do something about it and to really focus on proper planning, proper structure, and really doing things in a reactive and very successful way, in the proactive way, not reactive way, right? So then second thing, which is also a sign on really unproductive leadership, is too many meetings and too little progress. If you're having way too many meetings with no action, no clear expectation, no results out of them. So what's the point of having those meetings? What's the point of having, like the time structure and put to your people, in a way that you don't use it productively. You don't use it in a way that you set clear expectation, you take action, you delegate the stuff, and you let your people run the game until the end, until the result has been achieved. While you are basically just organize meetings for the sake of organizing without having the clear structure, which is very tied to the point number 1, right? And the number 3 sign, last but not least, is that you are doing things instead of delegating. And this is really a wrong way, because you can't do everything alone. And this is this syndrome, employee syndrome, where actually new managers come into the position and they just want to do the things themselves instead of delegating, because they haven't used to delegate. And this is where I had a lot of challenges with some of my clients who were like coming to me for the help, and they constantly were telling me, oh, Angie, but again, I actually completed that project, these steps by me. And I said, but why? What we were discussing. And this is exactly what I was discussing with that person. So that you need to basically delegate the things, because if you do not delegate, actually you are putting a lot of things on your plate, you'll get overwhelmed, you're not completing things on time, and of course you are holding your team back, and your team cannot even grow, your team cannot even learn something new, you cannot even create the new generation or new set of, the set of new managers, right? So you're just kind of holding people back in many senses, in the sense of learning and development, the growth, in the sense of actually their career progress, in the sense of the performance, in the sense of actually the productive teamwork, everything. So do you see how this can actually cause a lot of negative effects on your business, on your job, on your corporation, organization, business if you're running it, right? Doesn't matter. When you're a leader, you need to pay attention that you avoid these things that I just explained, because that's not the good sign. Okay, if you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and until next time, stay ambitious.